Hey everybody, it's Gypsy and welcome to On the Edge of Appalachia. So we got some rain during the night and everything's nice and crisp and it's cooler. The whole week we're having cooler temperatures. So not only will I be able to work outside all day if I wish, it's going to make my weeding easier again. So today I thought we would talk about my system for composting. I know I've talked about it before. But I kind of have this rotation process that I wanted to show you. I'm starting to see signs of fall arriving. What is mid-August? For some of you who live in warmer areas, I'm sure that might seem odd. This is usually about the time you start seeing slight signs of fall in Northeast Ohio. But anyways, so I do my composting in these two plastic, has it gotten overrun since like yesterday? I think the rain did that. Two plastic trash cans that I have drilled holes in. Now I got these for free. I cannot stress enough how important it is to have an app like something like Freebies Alert on your phone. That's how I got these. I have that on my phone, and if anybody in my area lists something for free on like Marketplace or Nextdoor, anything like that, it shows up immediately on the freebie alerts and you get a notification. So like you could be one of the first ones to contact the person. So someone in my area was giving away these two trash cans. So I got these for free, drilled holes in it. So what I did was, I had this rotation thingy going. Last year was my first year starting compost, and I composted in this can here. Okay, I think my only investment financially in composting was this compost stir, which I purchased at Lehman's Hardware. That's Lehman Hardware in Kidron, Ohio. And if you don't live in this area, you can order online. They have a great website. So that's what I stir my compost with. So last year, I used this one. I put my food scraps in here. And when I say food scraps, I mean fresh. When I'm trimming my vegetables and things like that, no meat, just, vegetation that has not been cooked, has no oil on it, no seasoning, nothing. Plain, raw food scraps go in here. I did try putting eggshells in here, but they take too long to break down. So now what I do is I just save them and grind them into a powder, and I add them to my soil. Anyways, I also do like a brown layer. Like if I have any cardboard or brown paper bags that don't have ink on them, I will put them in here. I will also put leaves in here from time to time, etc. And then I stir it, I don't know, maybe once every 2 weeks. So last year, I filled this, and every time you stir it, it goes down a little bit. So I had this filled at the, right before winter came. I had it filled all the way to the top. So this year, when I started using it, now I have used most of my compost in here. If you could see, the eggshells don't break down. It was filled much higher. I have used most of my compost in here. Okay, so this year, while I'm using this compost, I am filling this one with my food scraps, etc. Okay, so I'm just, throwing my stuff in here, and I'm stirring this up every couple. Sometimes I think maybe I should do it more than once every 2 weeks. My problem is I actually have trouble remembering to do it every 2 weeks, even though I put it on my calendar. So anyways, So obviously this year I'm filling this one and I'm composting what's in here. So I would say, depending on the weather, we had a very cold winter in spring. Yet I was able to start using this, not right away. I would say maybe end of June. So it might have taken a little longer. If we have a warmer season this year, this might compost faster than this one over here did last year. It's very dependent on the weather. So hopefully next June, I will be able to start using this compost. So then next year, while I'm using this compost, I'm going to be filling this one. And I'll just go back and forth every year. So this was very, very simple system. It's working for me. But anyways, I am pleased with my system. If you want to go on the cheap. Now you can, I suppose, you can, if you have a pitchfork or something. I was at first using a very thick, long stick. It was a little harder. This makes my life much easier. But you can do this on the cheap. And it works. So, yeah, my plants are loving it. I just planted peas over here, and I put compost in there. Pretty much everything. My peas on the other side of the garden, they got compost, the kale. And you could tell the plants really benefit from it. So, I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.